I've talked quite a bit about business goals, but what about your personal goals? Your personal goals really should go hand in hand with your business goals. So when you're thinking about your business goals, you need to also consider your personal goals. That's what I'm going to be talking about in this video, making sure that your business goals and your personal goals come together and don't diverge and go in different directions. Hi, I'm Tricia Clements, Chief Fur Wrangler with MuttButs.com. I'm a social media manager and consultant specializing in pet businesses and video. And I want to talk today about goals, and not just your business goals, but your personal goals. How you need to use your business goals and incorporate your personal goals together with them. What exactly do I mean by that? Let's say, for instance, you have a plan to move. You want to make sure that the goals in your business lead you to that and not to a point where you have to stay tied to your current city. That's just one example. I'm sure there are tons more that you all can come up with, so let me know in the comments below. For those of you all that haven't heard, I'm just a tad bit obsessed with the tiny house movement. Some people might say it's a fad, but I look at it as a way to downsize and really get organized so that you can do more things instead of have more things. It's something that I really, over this past year, have downsized substantially, and I still want to downsize even more. What I learned from my first downsizing was that I seem to be a lot more organized. Yes, Reedy, organized. And because I'm more organized, I get a lot more done. This helps me with my business and my personal goals. So for my tiny house, I also really don't like cold weather. I know I live in Atlanta and it's not freezing cold very much, but I still really want warm temperature year round because I love going out in the warm weather with my MuttButs all year round. That's something that I enjoy and I want to do. I want to be able to go out with them in warm weather year round. So my next goal would be looking at moving to Florida. And I want to incorporate that for my personal goals, make sure that all of my business goals match up with that moving. So I have a goal of doing that within the next 4 years. And just to make sure that this goal is something that I really want and not just something that I've dreamed up and maybe think I kind of want, I have done several things to make sure that these goals are on track. So I have gone to, in the last year, 2 different tiny house festivals. Had so much fun meeting great people, also learning how to organize things better. They had lots of different seminars that I learned a lot about organizing, and that's not just something you use just for tiny house living. I got to tour lots and lots of tiny houses and had a blast. And I learned from that I really do believe that tiny house living is something I want to do. So my next step is to just make sure I have been researching online different places you can actually go and vacation in a tiny house. So this year I'm going to be working towards my goal of going to Florida with my MuttButs. They have to come because they have to experience it as well. And going to Florida and staying on vacation in a tiny house just to see exactly what it's like and make sure it's exactly what I want. So that's something that I'm going to do this year, and it coincides with my business plan. And I also am going to make sure when I'm doing my business goals for the year that I go ahead and schedule in my vacation time so that I can get down there and experience the tiny house up close and personal with my 2 MuttButs. Since I've decided that I want to move in the next 4 years, maybe I can cut that a little shorter too. Maybe I can reach that goal even sooner. I am definitely going to be looking at my business goals over the next few years, making sure they all line up for that move. So let me know in the comments what your personal goals are and how you have them lined up with your personal goals to reach both of those. Because if you've got your business goals and in the end they don't match up with your personal goals, it doesn't do well to have a really good and thriving business but have your personal goals fall flat and not reach them. You need to be happy and have a balance and reach both your personal and your business goals. I'm Tricia Clements, Chief Fur Wrangler with MuttButs.com. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please click the like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. In opposite directions. Reedy? That's what we're going to be talking about. Reedy, come on, Neil. I'm almost done. One more sentence. Shh, shh. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on.